It's the Basement Bros. We're back again with another episode. So as always, I'm your host Omar, and I've got Hassan with me.
Wakanda forever.
I got Mahir here this week.
Hello.
And I got Shoaib.
Hey.
And these guys have their boring, hellos. They're gonna get better. They're gonna get.
We still have to come up with one.
Yeah. So
I say Wakanda forever.
But how long is that going to be relevant?
No, because I think that Africa is the future of cryptocurrencies, and they're gonna apply it first, and then USA and everyone else is gonna jump on it.
Sure.
So if you guys have
That's what I
suggestions,
said.
you guys want them to say something cool, just let us know in the comments below, and we'll get them on it.
Has to be appropriate.
Yeah, okay. Alright, so for this week, we're going to have 3 segments. Our first segment is going to be, as always, it's going to be a Twitter segment. We're going to go over 3 popular tweets and then have a quick react section on it. And then after that, we're going to follow up with some news articles and then see what, lead discussions based off that. And then our final session is going to be a meme session backed by popular demand. We have 3 memes, 3 popular memes that have been trending this week. So we're just going to be discussing those.
There was popular demand for it.
Have you seen the memes?
Well, yeah, I mean,
Oh, sure.
our demand.
Sure.
It was our demand because we
Alright.
don't have a much of a subscription base yet. But we
Alright.
will. And I'm sure you guys will like the meme section. If you don't, we can obviously remove it. Let us know in the comment section
I
below.
like the memes. Who
Alright.
doesn't like memes?
So this is the status of the market right now. Seems like Bitcoin is relatively around the same price as last week. We've got like $6,400. The rest of the market's been up and down. Ethereum got hit pretty hard this week, as you guys all know.
Alright,
So starting off with our first tweet, let's go here. So it's John McAfee, and his tweet says, "I'm 72."
He's 72?
Yeah, right? Exactly. I didn't even know that. That's why I put this up. Anyways, he's like, I have
He
nothing
looks
to
like
lose.
50s, right?
Yeah.
50s,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, and that's gold.
Anyway, so listen to his tweet. He's like, I have nothing to lose. What madman would goad me to a state of nothing to lose? My mind is boggled at the number of haters standing in line to goad me. If an average unknown person becomes invincible when they have nothing to lose, what do you think I become? What do you think he's saying here?
I have no idea. Sounds like a crazy old man.
Yeah,
like,
basically.
Yeah.
But
going off.
basically, everyone's hating on him, right? They're like,
Yeah.
oh, he's trying to, pump and dump. But he's saying that, I'm 72. I don't care. I have nothing to lose.
Yeah.
That's true.
I'm trying to leave something for the future, right? He probably has like what, 5, 10, 20 years maximum 20 years.
Hey, you could live to 100.
Who knows? Who
plus.
knows? Anyways, like I guess he's trying to say that he has nothing to lose and
Yeah,
everyone's been
he's
hating on
YOLO.
him.
He doesn't care.
Yeah.
People hating. He wants to make money, pumping
Yeah.
up schemes,
Yeah.
leave it for their whatever reason. Like, does he have kids? I don't know.
I don't know. Not really interested in.
I'm pretty sure
starting his life.
he's already really rich. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it, doesn't
don't,
matter. It really doesn't matter to him.
I don't know why adding more money kind of changes anything. I don't think it changes.
Who knows?
anything.
Who knows how much greed drives him yet still or not.
Oh, well.
That's true.
Yeah, crazy old man.
Okay,
Next.
on to the next tweet. We have somebody tweeting that, oh my god, it's everywhere. And it's basically
Oh,
a
it's a
picture of a
bear.
bear.
That has to be Photoshop.
And I don't know. I saw
Probably
this.
is.
Top,
Too
it's a
good.
top
Probably
tweet,
is
and it looks like a
Photoshop.
bear. And he's like, oh my god, it's everywhere. And it looks exactly like a bear, so I was surprised. But it looks like it's Photoshop. I
It
don't know.
probably is.
Anyways, it's just saying that we've been
Yeah.
just stuck in this bear trend for the past, 8 months now?
Do you guys think we're in a bear market?
I think we're in a bear market.
I still think the correction is happening.
Okay, so you think it's
But I'll get to that when I get to speak about what I've been up to this week. I'll bring
I
that
think
up.
we're in a bear market.
What's the definition of a bear market?
Bear market is like when you're trending down and you're gonna keep trending down.
But I feel like it's stable now. It's been like around.
I think it's like
Bitcoin's just
finally
stuck at-
consolidating.
Yeah, I feel like it's consolidating.
Yeah.
Okay, and then our final tweet of the day. We have a fat guy before and after image, and it says, after investing in cryptocurrency for 6 months, Steven lost $45,000. So he lost no weight, looks exactly the same, but he lost $45,000.
Is it the same picture?
It's like that. I think it's like.
I think it's the same. That's jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same picture. Nice.
Yeah, it looks like the same picture.
Oh, man.
What do you guys think about this? He didn't lose weight, but he lost money.
Yeah.
I mean, he only lost money if he sold. If he didn't sold, it's unreal.
Yeah, you might just be down for
That's
it.
what I tell everyone. Like, why
Yeah.
are you worried? Just leave it in there.
Yeah, at least you lost something. Right? Maybe it wasn't weight, but
Yeah.
you lost something. Good for
Alright,
him.
so that's it for the tweet section. We're gonna get to the news section now. So our first article of the day is basically that cryptocurrency trading revenue is basically has doubled in 2018. Like if you look at all these exchanges, even though we're in this bear market or the prices fell so hard, these exchanges are still making so much money on a daily basis.
Yeah,
Like,
you take a percentage.
Binance's volume
yeah.
has increased so much, like regardless of what it was last year, right?
Yeah,
Even if Bitcoin was 20k, Binance's volume has been hovering around 1 billion,
yeah.
regardless of the price of Bitcoin. And based on like last year, they were doing just like 100 million or 200 million, and they're literally 1 year old. And you know, if you guys know about the gold mining rush, back then there was that, you know, there's that famous quote that the people that made the most money
Yeah,
are the guys that sold the shovels,
yeah.
right? Not the people who were going hunting for the gold, the guys that sold the shovels to hunt for the
Interesting.
gold.
I-
It's the same idea here.
I
for
remember
exchanges.
in my software engineering class, one of my TAs was actually working on his own exchange with the team. But do you think it's worthwhile to build an exchange at this point?
I think it's
too saturated, isn't it?
No, I think we're still so early, and as long as you build a
We're pretty
compliant
early.
exchange.
Yeah.
I think the thing is compliance, because right now there's a lot of exchanges that are just coming out of nowhere.
Oh, dude,
And we do
imagine
this-
building an exchange that does all of your crypto accounting for you automatically, like
Oh,
it
that's
generates reports and stuff.
Yeah.
That
But
could be
they're
a-
starting to add
that
that.
could be like
a lot
an
of
improvement,
a lot of
yeah.
exchanges are
Yeah.
starting to slowly add that. They have
It's
like
part of the
export
closed
options.
category.
Yeah, it falls under like the whole compliant
Yeah.
requirement.
The main thing is the
So
compliance.
what this tells me that if there's more trading revenue, that means there's more volume, and
Yeah.
if there's more volume, that means there are more people coming into crypto.
Well,
basically.
But I
Volume
think
is down
it's not
from
as
that
much.
peak.
It might be selling as well. There could
Right,
be a lot of
right.
selling and buying.
But guess what? Buying or selling doesn't matter. It helps the exchange.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
adds liquidity,
Yeah.
right? And then they get volume. Okay, so anything
That's
else
cool.
you guys want to talk about?
Yeah, Coinbase.
What new site is this?
Coinbase?
Coinbase says
It's
that
not
they
Telegraph.
still have like a all-time high. Like people are still registering and new accounts are
Did
being made.
Coinbase add Ripple this week or last week?
They didn't have Ripple yet. They added like Ethereum Classic.
Ethereum Classic.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, it was Coin Square that added.
CoinSquare.
Yeah,
That's the
CoinSquare
Canadian
added
exchange
Yeah.
for those of you that don't know.
No,
Yeah.
they've geolocated us to Canada.
It's okay. They're not that good.
See, Coinbase basically has 4 cryptocurrencies and it's still doing so well. Imagine once they start adding
It's
all
such a
these
beautiful
coins.
UI, man. Like my non-tech savvy friends all say how easy
Exactly.
Coinbase is.
That's one of the things with crypto right now. It's you know the UI of a lot of exchanges.
It's too
It can be
complicated.
it's too complicated. So to make it simple enough so that more users come in, you
User
need to follow
friendly.
things like
It's
Coinbase is
user-friendly.
doing. Yeah, make it
Right.
user friendly. And have this simple buy page and then have a more advanced trading page in the back end.
For people that want that.
Or have it
advanced.
separate like Coinbase Pro, right?
Yeah, CoinSquare does that.
Coinsquare does that too.
Cool.
Yeah,
That's
I
nice
think
article.
that's the key thing that exchanges should add. Okay, second article is related to cryptocurrency exchanges again, and it's that Binance's employees, 90% of them are choosing to take cryptocurrency as
Okay,
their
cool.
payments.
I know of one classmate that I have at school, and he got a job working as like an Ethereum developer,
And he's earning
and
in-
70% of his salary is Ethereum, 30% is cash.
I would do something like that too because I
Yeah.
like to invest a little bit, but if I could do like 10% in crypto and then just invest.
Yeah, if you could, like, I'm pretty sure you can negotiate it, but it is a startup company.
That's good because you'll pay taxes. Ethereum and cash, like
I don't think you.
We do not support tax evasion on the show.
You do not. I don't think they. If it's a company and
We
it's
don't.
it's an actual job, I'm pretty sure they'll tax you before they buy it.
if it's a startup and the guy is like a developer that's kind of like not even full time,
Yeah.
technically like from a government point of view, you don't have to report him. Or like he doesn't need to be part of.
I don't know what the regulations are, but I'm like saying, and I'm agreeing with the article. Like, it's pretty cool.
It's like a
Yeah.
peer-to-peer thing, right?
Yeah.
Again, it's like removing the middleman, which is the government.
So I guess it was really good for him back when like Ethereum was around 800, 900. But now that it's kind of low, I feel kind of bad for the guy
Yeah.
because he took a
but
hit of his
technically,
salary.
he would get less Ethereum, right?
But no, he's
No,
trying to save
because
amount
it's
of
the same amount, but it's just
every-
not worth as
Oh,
much.
okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's bad.
So
That's
it
bad.
hurts
That's
him
bad.
because
So,
before he
in that case, I
probably-
would take cash. If
Yeah.
they told me that they would give me this much Ethereum worth of US
Yeah, I
dollar,
know.
then
Yeah,
I
yeah,
would take
okay.
it.
then that's so
Thomas
worth
is
it,
bad,
right?
yeah.
It's
I
like
wouldn't
you just
take it
cash
the other
out, but he gets a fixed amount of Ethereum.
But then that's bad for the company too because if the price of the Ethereum kept going
Goes
up,
up,
they're paying
yeah.
more to the employees.
Yeah, but at the
it
same
would
time,
make sense to
but the
switch.
thing
At
is,
the same time, they're getting
they're getting more money because
right.
it's getting more popular.
They're
right?
earning in Ethereum.
Yeah, so they're earning more in Ethereum, so they're able to pay more in Ethereum.
But then their finance, their what do you call it, their cost of operating keeps going up. Even though it's they're
Not
earning more.
really.
Even if they're earning more, their break even will be exactly the same. If employees are earning the same.
I
But
think
like,
the
what
break would be a little bit different because
What if they bought right now when Ethereum is low? They just buy like
yeah, I mean, I
1,000
also,
Ethereum
you also gotta
now.
assume like some of them must have
and
been
then
really, really
it goes up
investors.
later, it doesn't matter, right?
That could be
Because they're giving out like one Ethereum to
Yeah.
whoever. every month.
Yeah,
right?
if my company offered crypto as a payment option, I would take like 15-20%.
Yeah.
Who knows? That's pretty good.
Yeah.
It could be the equivalent of a
Take
stock.
note.
Yeah.
At least
Yeah,
the
please.
main thing is you would avoid those transaction fees of getting into Ethereum. Like
Yeah.
that would be the difference.
Yeah.
Alright, so our third article of the day is basically there was an article on Reddit. Some guy posted an image of him. It was in like what's the Dubai's currency? Something dinar. He took 300 something thousand dinar loan
Yeah.
this was actually back in December too. So it was when Bitcoin was at a peak. And he took that loan
Yeah.
and he's like, so I've invested $127,000 in US.
The best kind of FOMO is
I
And
know.
he's basically down 85% now.
Yeah.
And he's like, right now he's living, basically,
Hopefully,
he
cooler
said,
conditions.
ramen,
Ramen, yeah.
I don't
Instant noodles diet.
instant noodle diet.
and then there was
Same.
comments in the article where people were like, there's nothing we can tell you that you probably already have in
Don't know,
Bitcoin,
yeah.
right?
So
I like the first comment I think on there was the suicide hotline number.
Oh yeah, I think I
Yeah.
saw that too.
Cause it's a serious thing. People like get crazy ideas.
yeah, you
right?
get too
And,
emotionally attached.
And it wasn't
to
just him.
like, you should call.
This post it inspired so many other threads where people are like, I
So
took
people
this
come
loan,
out. People
I
come
took that
out.
loan, I took this loan.
You know what? It relieves a lot of like mental stress.
Like, am I
Sends
the
you
only
support,
one?
Like,
Yeah.
you're
That's
not the
cool.
only dumb.
I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that
Yeah,
invested
so
at
like
the
on
peak.
that note, at my gym I was talking to a guy like earlier before this, and he went in on he went into crypto and $150,000 worth
Wow.
as well, back during the boom, and his portfolio was like 90% down.
Oh,
Yeah, so he's hurting right now, but on like
But as
that's,
long as
that's
he
like the
doesn't
negative
sell,
news.
right? Like-
On the more positive side of things, like a friend of mine recently got into an accident and he broke his nose and he got a $100,000 check. So that posed the question. I went around and asked people like, what would you do if you just had $100 grand right now? And surprisingly, like 2 of my coworkers actually said that they invested in cryptocurrency.
Yeah, because I feel like this is the bottom. We've seen the prices
Exactly.
consolidate.
So that made me ask them like, are you like, why would you invest when it's all low and it's going down? They're like, this is the best time to invest.
That's the funny thing, because I
Yeah.
talk to so many people and I'm like, oh guys, this is a really good time to get into crypto.
Yeah.
Like prices have dropped out a lot, and especially Bitcoin, it's bottomed out. Because
Oh,
it's
yeah.
hovering at 6,000.
You don't know if it's bottom now, but you know that it can go. How much further can it
It's
go?
not as volatile as it was about a year ago.
Yeah, it's
But
like
it's a bit more stable.
You know,
You
if
can rely on that.
even if Bitcoin falls to $3,000 and you invest right now, yeah, you lose half your investment, but I feel like it has a lot more upside potential.
Yeah.
It has a lot more chance to go to back to 20K than to go to
Yeah.
3K.
The technology is still very, very new. It's gonna take a while for people to get
Yeah,
used
this
to.
is the time that people like they come after you when the market is going up.
Yeah.
It's like booming and everyone's like, oh my god, how do I get into crypto, right?
Yeah.
There will be literally
it's
somebody.
opposite thinking, right?
Yeah, there will be literally somebody at my desk every day asking me during the boom. They're like, oh Omar, how do I get into cryptocurrency?
Yeah.
How do I get in? How do I get in?
Yeah.
And like I was telling you guys for the past 6 months,
Yeah.
get in.
So
And nobody listened to me.
I'm curious to see like what you guys think about this. How do you think the people that invested at the top, what must be going through their mind right now? Are they like willing to
Holy
get back
shit.
into it, or are they too scared?
Well, we
to
have
go
one
back?
example of a person that's here right now, so he could talk more about what he feels.
Well, I think like I've had losses in it too, but I've only put in like what I can put in. Right? I'm not gonna go out and take a loan like
Yeah.
other people.
Don't take
Well,
loans to invest.
For him, when he got in, there's Coinbase limits, and his limits were like $100, $200.
Yeah.
He couldn't get in a lot, so.
But even then, like I
But
would
I know
put in
that-
more than that, right? It's just like how much you can budget yourself, and
Yeah.
then at this time, I would probably invest, but I've already invested and I'm still holding on to what I have, so I'm just gonna hold
Yeah.
for now. But other people that haven't invested or are thinking of investing should be investing at this time. They shouldn't be scared looking at the market going down. That's a good thing for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? If the market's going down, it's useful for them because then it has to go up eventually, right? Or
I
even
mean,
if
you
people
hope so, right?
like even
Usually
people
it
like
does.
trying to make small gains, they can do it right now because this is better than what it was before.
Oh yeah, it's
The
a bit more
volatile
predictable.
market was crazy, right? It was much
So-
harder and more luck based.
Yeah, based
Now
on
it's
that
not like-
idea that you should invest at when the prices drop and not when they're going up, you should
Yeah.
always be investing when they're going down because there's a huge potential for it.
Yeah,
to
it's
go
a-
up.
it's
I mean,
bit
the
harder
technology itself is good. I remember
Yeah.
Nano, they got their 200 something transaction per second, and
I think they hit 700 or something at the
Wow, like look at that. Visas is 1400, right? Something
Oh,
like
it's
that.
6 months ago. I
So
was
peak.
like,
Yeah,
oh,
so basically there was a guy, he did something similar. He took out an equity loan against his house of $325,000 and he invested that into Bitcoin before it boomed. This was like when the China flood happened and China banned cryptocurrency exchanges and all that stuff, and the price fell to like I think back to 3,000 from
Yeah.
5,000.
yeah.
And then this guy took out that loan, and I remember I had a reminder set, remind me in like 6 months
Yeah.
what this guy's money would be worth, and at that point it was worth $1.9 million. We don't know if he cashed out or not,
Maybe
or if he
not,
held all the
who
way to
knows?
the bottom again. But
Probably.
even if he did, he'd be at $650,000 right now.
Yeah.
Because he
Still
got in around
profitable.
$3,000, so he did double his money still.
Yeah.
So that shows you like
did you just buy BTC?
yeah, he just bought Bitcoin.
Oh.
Anyway, so the point is, he took his loan out at a time when the market was dropping, not when it was jumping. The other guy that we were looking at the article before, he took his loan out at the point of peak. Like
Yeah.
we didn't know it was
A lot
gonna
of
be
people
peak,
made that mistake.
but we knew
Yeah.
the market was just going up like crazy. That's when you don't invest. You invest when the market is going down like crazy,
Yeah.
right? That's less of a risk in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like, than the
A lot
market.
of people, what they do is they try to catch the falling knife.
Yeah.
They realize, oh shit, it's crashing. Okay, let me buy in. No, just chill out for a second. Let it figure it out itself, and then invest when you feel like it's consolidated. Right?
Yeah.
Which we feel it is, but it can always go lower. Or
Yeah,
higher.
you never know, but
You never know.
I feel like if you were gonna
The,
invest,
the
better-
probability, right? That's what we talk
Yeah.
about in trading. It's all about probabilities and nothing about certainties. You don't know what's
Yeah.
gonna happen, but the probability of it going down or high is.
Alright, so that's it for our news segment. I'm gonna move on to our meme segment. So we have about 3 memes today. Me and Hassan picked them out. So
Nice. Is this what you guys were doing waiting for me?
So yeah,
Nice.
basically. The first meme we have is a truck with Bitcoin, and there's 2 paths for it to go, and it's going the route of the $3,000.
Oh no.
I believe this.
But there's a funny thing about the meme too. The truck has its thing like all the way up.
Yeah.
Is it gonna hit the sign and take it down?
I don't know.
Have you seen like it's a bit of an older meme, but like the meme of the car just like doing a quick swerve into the other lane?
Yeah, I think I've seen that one.
Yeah, that one would have been funnier.
Anyways, this meme, I don't know if what it means is that it's going down the 3K lane and it's gonna knock that lane down
Okay,
and go even lower.
Raise your hand if you think it's going to 20k
I think it's
in the next 6 months.
I think
No,
it's,
not in the next
well,
6
Okay,
months.
1 year.
okay, 1 year I think it'll go back to 20K. Like
I think
1
it's gonna
year,
hit
I'm gonna be
3K.
optimistic.
because look, 1 year the ETF decision will be done. They
That
can't
is true.
delay it past February, so the ETF decision will be done. We'll know. So then, based on that decision, I feel like the market is so dependent on the.
I think if
on
it
the-
even bottoms out to 3K, it's just gonna jump
It's-
right back.
Yeah, yeah,
Everyone's
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
jump on
I feel
back
like
of it.
So this is what I think is gonna happen. I think the ETF's gonna get delayed even again,
Yeah.
and everyone's gonna panic, and it's gonna hit like 4k or 5k.
I don't
So,
think
you
it's
know,
gonna go that
I don't know
low.
if this applies, but like marijuana laws have been like extended, right? And once like now that's being legalized or being made official even later, the price is going back up.
But no, that's different because they know that it's gonna be legalized. The
Yeah.
ETF, we don't know if it's gonna get rejected or accepted.
Oh,
That's
it's a
different.
decision. We don't know. Okay,
It's a
okay, cool.
decision. So
And
they're
odds
delaying
are
the
it's gonna get
decision.
delayed again. They're not
Yeah.
gonna decide
They're-
if they know
yeah.
how much people are waiting on this and
Yeah.
stuff. And I knew it was gonna get delayed the first time. It never happened in the history of all these approvals
Yeah.
that they approve it.
They always delay to the
They
last
always
possible
delay
day.
it
Yeah.
because it's a lot of stuff they need to count.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright guys,
for,
so
right?
the second meme is basically a pyramid of people that hold coins. At the very bottom are the no coiners, so
Nice.
they hold no Bitcoin or no cryptocurrency. And on top of that is a scam coiner.
Bitcoin.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Yeah.
you
What
guys
am
have
I
seen those
gonna
scam coiners.
do?
All the multi-level marketing.
What is it? What else?
The
does it
Twitter
say?
scams. Twitter scams, like where Ethereum, where Vitalik changed his name to
Oh yeah, yeah.
like,
It's like, and then there's a comment saying, but just this one time.
yeah, I saw that.
Send
I
me-
wonder,
For a limited time
just
only.
this
Send
one
me
time,
one
I'm giving
Ethereum.
Ethereum.
0.1
If
Ethereum.
any of you guys fell for that, I'm sorry, but that was such a bad scam. Be careful
I
out
don't
there.
know, like,
Okay, on top of that are the shit coiners, so like I'm sure that includes Delta coin and like other coins.
shitcoiner?
Shit coiner. So,
Okay, Delta coin is not a shitcoin. I know a lot of people say
Really?
What about Dogecoin?
that. Dogecoin is not a
Dogecoin's
shitcoin.
Dogecoin is not a shit coin.
It's not a
Dogecoin
shit
is a
coin.
meme coin. That's
No, it's
something
a
different.
shitcoin. Third coin.
All
Third coin is a
that's
shit.
quite that's
Trump
quite
coin,
literally a
Trump
shit
coin
coin.
the shit
There's
coin.
a. I don't want to say Putin coin. Putin coin is like Russian people's.
Yeah.
They know their shit.
You
so
wanna
maybe
you
it's a
wanna
good
stay
coin.
safe.
Yeah. So on top of that are traders, so I guess day traders.
Yeah.
Basically, they have a chance to make money or lose a lot of money. On top of that are altcoins.
That's me. I'm the altcoin.
Yeah, me too. Like I'll actually have a lot of Bitcoin now, but I would be.
I'm a huge altcoin.
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
altcoins.
Like I think when the market is bull, you should go altcoin. When the market is bear, you should go Bitcoin. In
Yeah.
my opinion, because
Yeah,
I feel
Yeah,
like
yeah, that makes sense.
Bitcoin falls the least, and then it usually gains
Yeah.
the fastest when the market starts
Yeah.
recovering.
I think one of the
Yeah.
mistakes I make when I invest is I heavily stem my investment to the dollar, but I should be doing it more towards Bitcoin.
Yeah.
I'm doing it
I started
towards
doing that,
Ethereum.
yeah.
I do it towards Ethereum.
That's yeah, I probably do that too.
because altcoins are usually Ethereum.
Yeah.
Right?
And on top of that are the miners. So
Yeah.
these guys basically make money and they always sell. They
They're the
sell-
shovelers. They're the
Yeah.
shovels.
No,
yeah.
I think exchanges are the shovels.
Miners
Miners-
are like shovels. Too.
Miners are the actual miners. They're going out and mining.
Oh yeah.
I guess there would be companies like AMD and Nvidia that are selling the shovels because they're selling the graphics cards.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
yeah.
if you
Exactly,
see AMD
exactly.
and Nvidia made so much money over the past 2 years because of mining.
Yeah.
And
AMD,
they're still selling out like
And the
everywhere.
graphics cards prices just
Yeah.
boom.
Yeah,
Well,
it
now-
sucks to be a gamer these days.
No, it's down. It's back to normal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is it?
Because people start mining, the mining craze is gone. Because right now mining Ethereum is basically
not worth
breaking
it,
even.
yeah.
It's like if you spend $3 on electricity.
But what I don't understand
$1.
is, if I'm a miner, right? I'm not a miner, but if I was a miner, I wouldn't mind the price where it is now because I'm looking at the future.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
That's the whole point of mining, right?
Yeah.
So why are people? I don't understand why. Like,
I would continue mining at this point if you're mining. Just
Yeah.
let it build up. Cause
Why not? You know.
Or another thing to do is mine the bitcoins, like mine Ethereum that makes you some profit, and then convert it to smaller altcoins. That
Yeah.
way, in the future, like maybe in a year or two, like something like, something reputable, maybe even Nano or something.
OMG.
right? Nano, OMG, anything. Convert your money to that, and then I feel like those
0x.
coins will have much more gains, and then you might be making $1 a day right now.
I think the proof
That might change
strategy,
too.
the proof strategy would be pick those altcoins that are gonna be on Coinbase.
Yeah.
They gave us
Yeah.
a list, right? BAT, 0x.
Yeah.
Put it on that. Put it in there, right? And just
Yeah.
let it sit. Let's see what happens.
Alright, guys. On top of that,
They're credible.
are the hodlers. So these are the guys that hold through it all, man.
All
They
of us.
held,
That's me.
they held Bitcoin to 30 cents
I'm
in
holding. I'm not even
2011.
worried.
They held at 30 cents in 2011, and they held all the way till now. These guys made a ton.
Gotta
of money.
hold, man.
But
Gotta hold.
then again, you never
Yeah.
It's very very hard to hold when your money doubles like 2 times, 3 times. You really think really hard about selling it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, and last meme.
And the last meme is people trying to pick the
Minesweeper.
altcoins to invest in, and he had so many choices. That the first one he picked was a mine. It was a mine.
Oh,
So
On a
mine-
side note, have you guys ever completed a game of Minesweeper?
No, not this big.
Yes.
I've
I've done like the
small
smaller
ones.
ones.
The small ones are
Yeah.
easy. Something this size is insanely
Oh,
hard.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy.
Yeah, you just gotta.
Just gotta know the numbers.
But if you get to like a fork where it's like you don't know, then you gotta take a risk.
No, then you try the other sides first.
Well, yeah, but eventually you get to a point where you have like 2 left, and one of them contains the bomb. Like you don't know what to do.
Then you pick one
And
and
you
go
guess,
for it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Alright guys, so on that note, that's the end of our show for this week. Remember to leave comments below if you want us to discuss anything for the next week.
And catchphrase suggestions or introduction catchphrase suggestions for me and
Anything like that,
Yeah.
you wanna leave a comment below and subscribe to our channel if you want to see us next week. And
If you like the content,
yeah,
if you want us to produce more, yeah, go ahead.
we'll aim to keep doing an episode every week, and then
Yeah.
if we get more subscribers, maybe we'll start doing something like.
we have a couple other ideas in mind, but we'll get to them as we
Yeah.
grow our fan base.
Yep.
Cool.
So on that note, remember, hold
Hold on
for.
for what?
I was gonna say hold on for dear life. Okay, again, 3, 2, 1. Hold on for dear life.